Welcome to ACT Notes Tutorials. My name is Professor Maureen, and I am going to give you a quick tutorial on key performance parameters. What are key performance parameters, or what we call a KPP? Key performance parameters are key system capabilities that must be met for a system to meet its operational goals. The Capability Development Document and Capability Production Document identify the KPPs that contribute to the desired operational capability in a threshold and objective format. Each KPP is supported by an operational analysis that considers technology maturity, fiscal constraints, and schedule before determining threshold and objective values. If an attribute is considered important but not critical to meeting system goals, it can be classified as a key system attribute. What are the key performance parameters values? A KPP threshold value is the minimum acceptable value considered cost, schedule, and technology. Performance below the threshold value is not operationally effective or suitable. A KPP also has an objective value that is the desired operational goal considering cost, schedule, and technology. Performance above the objective value does not justify the additional expense. The difference between the threshold and objective values sets the trade space. Within the defense requirements process, there are mandatory key performance parameters that each new system must address. These mandatory KPPs are system survivability, force protection, energy, and finally, sustainment. A detailed explanation of each of these KPPs can be found on the ACT Notes website. There are 5 steps associated with key performance parameter development. These steps are: Step 1, list required capabilities for each mission or function as described in the proposed Capability Development Document and Capability Production Document. Step 2, review for applicability the list of attributes associated with each of the joint functions. Step 3, for each mission or function, build at least one measurable performance attribute using the list from Step 2 as a starting point. Step 4, determine the attributes that are most critical or essential to the systems and designate them as KPPs. And finally, Step 5, document how the key performance parameters are responsive to the capability performance attributes identified in the initial capability documents in support of the mission outcomes and associated desired effects. Here are a number of tips that can be used in developing good key performance parameters. The KPP should be stated in terms that reflect the range of military operations that the capabilities must support in the joint operating environment intended for the system. When developing KPPs, make sure that they are testable and how they should be tested. This is the only way to ensure that a system delivers the desired capability. Having untestable KPPs on a program causes confusion and instability. A verification cross-reference matrix is a good way to understand how a KPP, KSA, and other requirements will be tested. And finally, keep the number of KPPs to around 5. The more KPPs a program has, the more performance, cost, and schedule instability it might have. Thanks for watching this tutorial on key performance parameters. For more information, please visit the webpage. Congratulations for finishing this tutorial and thanks for visiting ACT Notes.